Well, hey guys, I wanted to do another video on the Apba Go application for PC, and so I wanted to do a little more in-depth video and actually play a game and show you the lineup, how to do the lineups and stuff. And so I'm going to start from the beginning. If you want to just skip to the game, that's fine, or if you've already seen enough, that's basically what this video is going to be about. So I'm going to start from the beginning. To get there, go to baseball.apbago.com. It'll bring you to this screen, and you'll click sign up. Now to sign up, all you're going to need to do is put in an email, a username, and then create a password. And so I've already done that. Obviously, I'll log in. My username is Tabletop Baseball, and that's going to bring you to this screen right here. Now you can just jump right in and play ball, but there are only 2 free teams that you're going to get. And like I said before, it doesn't cost anything to sign up and to get started playing. But the only free teams that you're going to get at first are the Kansas City Royals of 2015 and the New York Mets of 2015. Now, if you want to purchase more teams, and you'll also need to get the computer manager, which is free, as you can see here. That's by clicking on the store here. I brought this up, and you'll click purchase here or add to cart, whatever. But it won't charge you anything. It's just a formality. You'll go through all the formalities, but like I said, you're not going to get charged anything. Now here are the other seasons you can get. 2015, 2013, 2008, 2002, 1997, 73, 66, 57, 54, 40, and 27. Now these are each $20 each to purchase. I bought the 73 set. I bought the 73 season, which is not, it is listed, okay. And so I have that and the 2015, the 2 free teams. So when you're ready to play, you'll click play ball, and you can choose designated hitter or no DH. I'm going to choose DH. I'm going to play the Oakland A's of 73, and I'm going to play the computer. And then your advanced gameplay options. Manual dice roll on. Pitching optional pitching rule is on. If you turn it off, then it will not reduce or increase the pitcher's grade based on their performance. So you'll want that on. And you'll want this on because if you turn it off, then you can manually enter a dice roll. You know, for example, if you're wanting to compile game stats online. Click play ball. Then you'll select a team for the computer. And that's going to be who? 73 Red Sox. And play ball. It will create the game. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is pick your pitcher. Up here it will show the opposing starting pitcher. Once that is decided, it will come on. I'm going to go with Ken Holtzman. All you do is click on it. It'll bring up this blue box that says next. You'll click on next. Your opponent has not yet chosen a pitcher. Okay, now he has. Louis Tiant is who he's pitching. Gives you his stats and ratings there. Now to do the lineup, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can do it on your own, make up your own lineup, click and drag method, and you'll do that for each player. Just click and drag. Or you can load the pre-selected lineup. Okay, now that brings this blue box up here that says next. If you're clicking and dragging each player over individually and doing your own lineup, and this blue box doesn't come up, you've got something wrong over here. You've got maybe two players at the same position, or maybe you don't have a position filled. Okay, so you'll need to check that. Now, for the A's, I've played them a few times. I like Tenace batting ninth, so I'm going to move him down to 9. And I like Bill North leading off, so I'm going to move him to lead off. And my other change is I like Jesus Alou DHing instead of Deron Johnson. Now see, it still says outfield here. It took the blue box that says next away because I have something wrong here. And that is Alou should be DHing. So I'll click on here and I'll move him to DH. Now the blue box is back. So a lot of people have been having trouble with that, not realizing that, I've got my lineup, what's the deal? I can't, and they go up here and they click this, and they load lineup, they click this again. Well, if you do that again, it's going to take you into the game with the pre-selected lineup. It will change it back to the pre-selected lineup, and you will lose everything that you just did if you don't have everybody at a position. Okay, so that's once you've gotten everybody at a position, this blue box will light up. So you want to make sure that's all correct. Okay. So click next. Now we're ready to go. North leading off, Tenace ninth, Alou DHing. Now I like to increase this. It's just easier to click on. And that's another thing, is right here is pitch, right here is intentional walk. There's been a couple times I wasn't paying attention. I wish they would move this closer to the card over here, so you're not constantly looking back and forth. That's kind of a pain, because if you're not careful, you can move this, your cursor will be down here and you'll hit intentional walk, and then you've got, all of a sudden you've got men on base and you're like, what's going on? Why is he walking people intentionally? So you need to make sure that you're hitting the pitch. Okay, so all you do is hit the ball to pitch, and it's going to show the roll over here. Boston rolls a 31. It's a 9 on Harper's card, and again the card disappears, but if you look back, it's a 31 and a 9 versus an A is a ground ball to short. Tenace makes the play. 1 away, so we'll throw another pitch. Boston rolls a 36. It's a 33. That's going to be another, and it should be paging down. I guess since I paged up, Cepeda strikes out because Holtzman has a Y, so that's a strikeout. So Reggie Smith, a 42 on Reggie Smith is a 12, grounds out to Bando. Okay, so now I'm up. Oakland, Bill North leading off. You just click the bat symbol, swing away, that's all you can do, nobody on. 65, he fouls out or grounds out to Yastrzemski. In the board game, that's a foul out to the catcher. A 15 is an 8 on Tenace's card, which is a fly out to center field. Harper. Reggie's up, 41's a 24. That's going to be a ground out to Yastrzemski. 3 up, 3 down go the A's. Here come the Red Sox. Top of the second, Yastrzemski walks. Brings up Carlton Fisk. The hit and run, of course. Carlton Fisk swings and misses, and Fosse throws out Yastrzemski stealing. So 1 away, nobody on. And a 26 on Fisk's card is a 13. He strikes out. Here's Rico Petrocelli. Petrocelli flies out to Jackson on a 31. That's a fly out to center field. Here come the A's. Sal Bando, a 13. He walks. That brings up Joe Rudy. I'm going to hit and run. Now, here's another thing I don't really do in the board game, and I need to do more. You can play it safe. Slow runner at first, Bando. He's slow. Click here, and instead of taking an extra base, he will go as many bases as the batter goes. Single, he's going to go 1. Double, he's going to go 2. Sometimes in the board game, it'll say an S runner out at third on a single. Well, if you say I'm going to play it safe, he only goes to second, does not go to third, and you're still in business. So I'm going to play it safe with Bando, but I'm going to hit and run also. So Bando was running on the pitch. Only play is to retire Rudy at first. So good decision by Doug Griffin as a ground ball to second. Bando at second. Now Fossey, it's a 27 on his card, and he grounds out to Yastrzemski. Bando holds second. Here comes, no, that was a Lou. Here's Fossey. And he gets an 11, and that's a 0, and then a 24 is a 6. That's a double for Fossey, so Bando scores. And that brings up Dick Green. And a 66 on Green is a 0, and a 16 is a 6. So back-to-back doubles for the A's, 2-0. Brings up the 9-hole, Campaneris. And it's a 26. He grounds out to Yastrzemski. Or Doug Griffin to Carl Yastrzemski. So 2-0 Oakland. Here we go, top of the third. Rick Miller. And Rick Miller gets a 33, a 0, and a 22, and he gets one. Gets a hold of one. It's gone. A 22. We'll look here. A 33 is 0, and then a 22 is a 1. That's a home run for Rick Miller. It's a 2-1 ball game. A 64 is a ball on Doug Griffin's card. So he gets another roll. And a 55 is an 8. That's going to be a pop out to Bando at third. Here comes Aparicio. And he strikes out. 56 is a 34, which is a Y and a strikeout. A 15 on Tommy Harper, that's 11, so he's going to single, and it's going to be a stolen base, but you'll have to click the baseball again, and he'll steal second. And here we go with Orlando Cepeda. Man at second, and 1 out, 2 outs. And a 37, Harper gets picked off. Ken Holtzman picks him off. So we move to the bottom of the third. And Bill North strikes out. It's making me look good. Moving him to leadoff. 41 on Gene Tenace. He grounds out to Aparicio to Yastrzemski. 2 away. And here's Sal Bando. Or no, it's Reggie Jackson. It's a 9. It's a single for Reggie. The card disappears so quickly, they've got to fix that. Don't like that. 42 on Sal Bando's a 12. He grounds out to Aparicio. So nothing doing for the A's. Here we go, top of 4. Cepeda. And Cepeda jacks 1 out. Ties it up. 2-2. Here's Reggie Smith. 13. There's a walk. Need a double play ball here, but Yastrzemski not likely to hit into a double play. He flies out to Bill North. There's the first out. Fisk, he can hit into a double play. Here we go. Come on. 61's a 38. Reggie Smith steals second. The last thing I needed. Fisk strikes out, so big out there. Strikeout. Rico Petrocelli and another strikeout for Holtzman. Way to come back, Ken. So bottom of 4 and a 13 on Rudy strikes out. Here comes Jesus Lou, a 61 and a 24. He grounds out to Aparicio. Ray Fossey, 22 is a 7, single for Fossey. And Dick Green at the plate. And we're going to try hit and run. 28, Dick Green is grounds out to Aparicio. So 3 up, or that's the third out. Top of 5, 2-2. Rick Miller and he walks. Holtzman struggling. Doug Griffin, a 33, it's a 7, and it was a hit and run. So that's actually a good thing. They called the hit and run, so he is thrown out, but Miller goes to second. With 1 away, Aparicio, 46, he strikes out. Here's Tommy Harper. An 11, it's a 2-run homer for Harper. And Holtzman struggling today. 6 strikeouts, but 4 hits, 2 of them home runs. And 1 of them by this man, Cepeda. And it's a 33 and then a 23, so a double for Cepeda. Struggles continue. But a 42 on Reggie Smith is age 12 and he strikes out, so gets out of the inning. But A's down 4-2. Here's Campaneris, and it's an 8. He flies out to Harper. 45 on North, he walks. He's a fast runner, so we will not play it safe. And that brings up Gene Tenace. He's going to hit away. Rounds out to Yastrzemski. North does make it to second. Aparicio to Yastrzemski. Only play was to first. 2 outs. And Reggie an 8. Or 25's an 8. Grounds out to Louis Tiant, pitcher. A's go quietly. Top of 6, down 4-2. Yastrzemski grounds out to Campaneris. 1 away. And Fisk strikes out. Here's Petrocelli. 63 flies out to left field. Joe Rudy. Route number 3. Here's Sal Bando. A 7. There's a single. And we're going to play it. He's going to hit and run. 30 hit and run. It's a shallow fly. Bando has to scamper back to first. 1 away. And here's Jesus Alou. He's going to swing away. 34, he flies out to center field. And here's Ray Fosse. He is 2 for 2. 2 hits, scored a run, a double, 1 RBI. And a 35 is a 38. Bando retreats back to first. So nothing doing, another roll. 51's a 9, that's a single, so Fosse 3 for 3. First and second with 2 down, and here's Dick Green. Dick Green will hit away. He strikes out. So top of 7, down 4-2. Red Sox at the plate. Here's Doug Griffin at 34. He flies out to center field. Reggie to make the catch. 23 on Doug Griffin is a 26. He grounds out to Tenace. There's Aparicio. A 53 is a 20. He reaches on an error. There's Tommy Harper. Man on first. 56. He strikes out. So Campaneris will lead it off. And a 42 is a 12. He grounds out to Rico Petrocelli. Bill North, top of the order. 40 fouls off. Another chance for Bill North. It's a 51 to 11, so that will be a single stolen base. We'll click it again. He will go to second. Here's Gene Tenace. How many home runs he hit? 24. See if he can turn on one here and hit one out. 36 has a 14. He walks. That brings up Reggie, Mr. October. Home run takes the lead for the A's. It's a 25 and 8. Grounds out to Petrocelli. North goes to third. Runners advance. So second and third, Sal Bando. 2 outs. Clutch situation here. It's a 25, almost a 12, almost a 11. But it's a 12, and he lines out to Doug Griffin. It's an on the screws, but right at Griffin. Cepeda with a 12, which is a 25, and he grounds out to Gene Tenace at first. Or Dick Green to Gene Tenace, my bad. 4-3. Reggie Smith singles. We're going to go to the bullpen here. And you'll need to page down when you go to the bullpen to bring up the pitcher, because for some reason they can't get all 9 guys on there, or 10 anyway. It's going to be Raleigh Fingers. Naturally, Raleigh Fingers, the A reliever, and you'll click Save. So Fingers on. He's got Yaz at the plate, man on first. And Yastrzemski grounds out to Raleigh Fingers. But Reggie moves to second. 2 down, Carlton Fisk. Oh my goodness, Carlton Fisk. On 11, he homers. And the Red Sox have broken it open 6-2. The home run ball killing the A's. 27 on Petrocelli. So he strikes out. That ends the inning, but another 2-run shot. And the A's have a 6-2 lead. And here's Jesus Alou. He flies out to Joe Rudy. Ray Fosse. It's a 21 here's Rudy. I'm messed up. See, the card moves so fast I can't even tell who's up. So Fosse is up. Alou is a 15. That's a single. Rudy flied out. So man on, they need some runs. Hitting away here. 24. Fosse strikes out. So 2 down. Dick Green is at 27. And it's a forced play at second. That will be the 3rd out. So we move to the 9th. 6-2 Boston. 36. Miller walks. It's a 14. Doug Griffin with a 32. He flies out to shallow right. Bill North makes the catch. Aparicio. And he strikes out. Brings up Tommy Harper. And Tommy Harper with a single and going to be a stolen base. So he will move to second. And the count is 2-2. There are 2 balls. The count is 2-1 against Cepeda. .14 is a fly out to Joe Rudy. So that will end it a threat there, but nothing for the Red Sox. Last call for the A's. Campaneris leads off with a walk. And we're going to swing away. We need some runs. Bill North. It's a 9, so first and second, nobody out. Little something going here. Gene Tenace. So 31 to 14. But Lee has a Z. So it will be 2 balls on the batter. Gene Tenace. But he does walk him. He gets another 14, so that's a walk the long way. And guess who's up? Reggie Jackson looking to tie this puppy up with a home run. but alas, it's a 27. He grounds to Petrocelli, who goes home to force Campaneris out. Base is still loaded though. Sal Bando, he's capable. 29 homers, 73. And Bando walks. No, he doesn't. He has a Z, so there's 2 balls on Bando, another chance, and that will end it. Obviously, when this comes up, the game is over. It is a line drive double play to end the ball game. So he hits it on the screws, but Oakland out hits him 9-8, but loses 6-2. And then you can look at the box score here for the A's. If you want to go to the Red Sox, click the away team, and you've got all the stats here. Harper 3 for 5. Cepeda 2 for 5. 4 home runs. 4 home runs given up. That will not win you very many games if you give up that many home runs. As Holtzman goes 7 innings, 6 hits, 9 strikeouts, 3 walks, and a 6.14 ERA for the game. So we'll close this out. Then it goes back, and you can see here's my statistics. I played 19 games. I'm 12-7. A 190 rating. You get 10 points for a win and 5 for a loss. I'd like to see him go maybe 10 for a win and -5 for a loss. I mean, if you have negative something, that's so what. Again, you have the chat down here. After you play a game, it's kind of customary to come in here, say good game, and maybe say something about the game. And like I said in the other video, you can, if you go back here to play ball, you can open challenge somebody. You can challenge any a specific player. If you know their handle, you can put it in here. It'll bring them up. Or you can just throw an open challenge out there for anybody to play. And so hopefully that gives you a little better idea, in depth, a little better, as far as like making your lineups out and stuff. I think that was something that people were having a little bit of issue with. Hopefully that'll straighten that out. And again, they're adding new things to this all the time, so keep checking back. There'll be some new seasons added, I'm sure, and hopefully they'll make some changes to where you're not like looking back and forth on the screen all the time. And I'm sure maybe it'll get faster over over time. So hopefully this will give you a little better idea what it's about. And so I think that's going to wrap this one up. I appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, take care and God bless.